Welcome to the Sound of Boiling podcast with Chris O'Shea and James Arter.
Physics. Just talk for a bit, sort of, so people get to know us, they feel comfortable in our presence.
I don't want people to feel comfortable around me. Because if people feel comfortable around me, then they'll start asking me to do things, and I don't like people asking me to do things.
But this is basically the archetypal two guys talking podcast. If you don't like the two guys, you're not going to listen, are you?
Well, what makes you think people will listen anyway?
I don't think they will, but I'd like to give it as much of an opportunity as we can at the start. I don't want to start off by calling everyone.
Beep.
Well, they probably are. I mean, we don't know who they are. They could be anyone.
Well, no, I think the whole point of this is we're probably going to know exactly who they are because it's going to be.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
About 10 people who actually.
Then they're definitely.
Beep.
Yeah, that's the issue. Alright then, go on.
We'll give it a bit more thought, and maybe we'll come back next week with a nice message for them. But until then, we'll just assume they're twats.
Beep.
Yeah, well, yeah. Guilty until proven innocent. Sort of
Exactly. I think that's the fairest way to do it. Okay, what?
Are we making that our introduction to as ourselves?
yeah, that's going to be the introduction, definitely.
Go on, let's do it. You've interviewed everyone else. I'll interview you.
Okay, go on then.
Where do you hail from, James?
I don't hail. What?
Where do you live not in Bath?
Where do I live? Not in Bath.
Yeah.
Kent. A little sleepy town called Westgate-on-Sea.
Westgate-on-Sea.
It's full of old people and the mentally depraved.
Good. Why physics?
Why physics?
Yes.
It was about the only thing I was good at school.
Okay. And in your words, sum up our experiment.
Hot stuff, baby, come on.
Hot stuff, baby, come on. Okay, I think that's introduced James to you all. Shall we swap roles?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Got it.
Turn it off and we'll go again.
Okay. Physics.
Right, who are you?
My name is Chris O'Shea.
Good. What do you do?
I am a fourth year physics student at the University of Bath.
Well done. Why are you a fourth year physics student at the University of Bath?
Because I'm 21, and if you go through the school system in England without missing a grade or anything, you end up here at the age of 21.
But what if you did something other than physics?
Oh, I like stuff that moves, and
You like stuff that moves?
I like space. I like big things. I like small things.
Okay, good. Fine.
Are we calling that an introduction?
Well, no. Where are you from?
I'm from Birmingham, Acott's Green to be precise, for people who know the area.
Okay.
So, nice little.
Have you ever been stabbed?
I've not been stabbed.
Okay. Have you ever been shot?
I've not been shot.
Okay. Have you known anyone who's been stabbed or shot?
Yes.
How many people?
Off the top of my head, I figured 2 people been stabbed.
Okay.
1 person was shot.
Where do they live? How close to them are you?
Within walking distance.
Within walking distance.
Yeah. Well, not at the moment.
Well, yeah, obviously. When you're back in Birmingham, do you often fear for your life?
No, not as much as you'd think. I quite like Birmingham. I feel it gets a bad rep.
Okay.
Look, I've made it this far without being stabbed or dying or.
Yeah. Does that mean you're one of the people who does the stabbing?
No.
That was a worrying pause.
I want to be honest. I need to make sure. But yeah, I don't feel like I've ever stabbed anyone.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, it's nice to get to know you, Chris.
Thanks.
Okay.
I like to think of myself as the underdog in this podcast. Yeah. Physics.
Lemons.
Physics. Yeah, so basically we now play what we like to call the quiz broadcast of our podcast, which is a series of news typey things which James will read out as he has the silky velvet voice of a newsreader.
Hello.
Just like that. But the game is, are these real stories from the 2-day old so Wednesday the 1st of October.
No, it's Friday. It's Friday.
Oh yeah, so it is Fridays.
But it will be 2 days old when I put it up on Sunday.
Perfect then. There we go. So Friday the 3rd of October. Are these real stories from the or cryptic crossword clues in a game we're going to call... What are we going to call it?
Clue or news?
Clue or news. Yeah,
Okay.
so enjoy.
Oh. Fertility experts urge eggs review. Stir this? Well, it's the place to do it. 5 swimmers slapped by dolphin. Eric's taking time, being the least inclined to work. In Scotland, one captures cross Greek heroin. Nuts to masticate when eaten.
I think one more, make it nice round
One
8.
more, nice round 8. Okay, let's go with anger over bloody Sunday police cuts.
Oh, so there we go. That was the first edition of Clue or News.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey Gary. Go to Twitter at Sound of Boiling, and on when should we say Thursday, Wednesday? So at some point in the week, the results will be made known.
3 for 2 on thousands of skincare products.
That was a Boots advert. Ignore that. Okay. There we go. Clue or News. Woo.
Alligator lizard.
Bye. I said bye. We're not finishing.
Well, as you can see, we're heating up water at the moment.
We can't see it's a podcast.
Sorry?
It's a podcast.
No, as you guys can see.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Those guys won't see it. We're heating up water. It's pretty exciting. We're making some stuff move really fast on the atomic level, and that's like exciting other stuff, and it's like pretty good.
Is it exciting you?
Well, I can see that it's exciting.
Yes. Connor, is it exciting you?
Yes,
Scale of 1 to pi.
2 pi.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
pretty high. 200% excited. Pretty good.
200%. That's a lot of excitement
Well-
for one man.
It's a lot of hot water.
It is.
It is
all I can
novel.
say.
You can see
That's true.
the basin.
Good. So how does this relate to growing nanorobots?
Well, we want to sort of create. You want?
I feel like the nano robots will want a cup of tea eventually.
Yeah.
it seems
So-
to be going.
Knowing how that water is gonna get hot for the tea is vital.
Okay.
And we also want to create a human environment in which we could like adequately control the humidity.
Okay.
Is also a factor, but the tea is like the bigger.
The
part.
tea's
Or
important.
coffee, you know, we don't
Or
judge.
coffee.
Whatever that-
I do. But yeah.
Next question. Why do you have a drill to heat water?
Okay, why don't you have a drill?
Because
Everyone should have a
I
drill.
was using a drill earlier.
Oh, wow. Do you
What
have
were
a
you
drill?
using a drill for?
I was making a square, but it failed.
Oh, why do we have a
Right.
drill? Yeah.
For
you
making
see,
holes in things.
we want to put like holes in tubes.
You want to put holes in tubes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can adequately
So essentially you're making a fish tank.
ventilate
Yes.
the water to make it more humid.
A fish tank in which it would cook the fish.
Okay.
Yeah, because it would
Like
be
a
hot
pizza
water.
tube.
Like a no.
Oh, damn. Aerodynamics.
Not really. No. It's a fish tank, yeah.
It's a fish
They
tank.
tend
It's
to be humid.
essentially a fish tank, yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever had a fish tank?
Have I had a
Yeah.
fish tank? No, I
Pretty
haven't.
humid.
It's a fish tank wherein you could steam the vegetables you were going to serve with your fish.
Okay, good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's alright. Go on.
Fine. So, what's been the best bit about this week of science you've done?
The burgers at Parade have been really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of burgers.
I had a Cajun chicken burger and a roasted beef one. It was really nice.
We made a torch.
We made an
That
LED
was
torch
pretty
which
exciting.
turned out to be sort of useless and
Is that broken already?
no, it's
No, he's
not
just not very bright.
bright and it's not really bright.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we'll work later. Yeah, it's
How long did it take you to make that torch?
About 3 hours.
And you haven't used it since.
we've used it once. We made something with it. Turns
Oh.
out his phone's better at torching
Yeah.
something than.
Okay.
a
So you've
dedicated
made something
torch.
that's slightly worse than your phone for something your phone isn't
And
used
also
for.
more awkward to
Yeah.
use.
Is it awkward to use as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to
That
sort of
external power
sellotape
source,
a weight to
um,
it, otherwise it would just flip around because of tension in the cable and
Okay.
Yeah.
everything.
So you,
Yeah, it's
Chris, I'd like you to explain for people who can't see.
Yeah.
Just describe their torch.
Bear in
Well,
mind we are
basically-
sat right here, and we will be.
If you
deep
imagine a black box that has been what can only be described as violated by many LEDs, and then it's taped to a weight.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's actually pretty fair.
I'm
You
not
could've-
offended. I'm
You
gonna
could
say
have gone
that.
a lot worse than that.
there's a lot of soldering went into it.
It
Mhm.
was an awful lot of soldering.
Okay.
I think that's enough.
That's enough.
Material.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh,
We
thank you.
appreciate
Time.
it.
We'll.
Oh.
Physics.
Hello. Hi, gentlemen. See some boiling.
Yeah.
Oh, the hot plate isn't on, so you can't.
Chris is banned
Are you
from
serious?
recording.
We can show you what we've actually done.
I wanted to see some actual.
Record
yeah.
this. This will be good for the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. Hello. Who are you? What do you mean no? Toby joined in.
So, and Gary's been in it twice, even though I haven't recorded it either time.
I tell you what, right? He had one job. He had to record us introducing ourselves, right? Both times. He did it once. He forgot to record it. He did it again. He forgot to record it.
In fact, you can look at what we do. It's in the X file.
Yeah, it's in the X Files. Scully. Is that
Really not
Scully?
gonna say anything. We in the introduction, which wasn't recorded, we promised William both.
Yeah, we really did. You can't let us go back on that.
It looks like he is.
Fiona, can you confirm Will's existence for us?
They've heard you laugh if you only know you're here. So
Yeah, that's
no
it.
point-
Your cover's blown.
No point you pretend that you don't exist. Will, on the other hand, is
He's being stealthy. He's being silent. Toby, can you tell us Will exists?
I don't know what they're doing.
Could you confirm Will's existence for us?
Yeah, that's Will, alright. Oh,
Will.
that's not Will.
That's not Will. Who is it then?
Gary Yellow.
Oh, okay.
They look pretty similar, they got like the same hair.
Okay. Gary, would you like to say a few words? Gary's being very stoic. Oh.
physics.
8 simultaneous equations? Why are you trying to solve 8 simultaneous equations?
Because that's how it's turned out. And we've reduced it down to 6, but it's not.
Right, okay. So why why? Let's just start off with why. Why do you need 8 simultaneous equations?
We have some wave functions, and we're
Okay.
matching them.
Wave functions of what?
Electrons and graphene.
Electrons and graphene. Right.
Hitting a barrier. So we've got some wave functions of it coming in, some wave functions of it in the barrier, some wave functions of it in the other side.
Okay.
And we're trying to match coefficients. It turns out that between all these different components there's 8 different coefficients.
Good.
And we need to know the transmission one.
Why?
We're trying because we care about things going through barriers and graphene.
Okay. Why do we care about that?
Because that's what our project is.
Okay. But why has someone made a project about that?
Why is Simon Cramping my project?
As Peter's known it's going to do an experiment where he makes a barrier on graphene and rejects electrons.
Oh, so then you'll get to see if you're right or not.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, wow. So
A lot of pressure.
you could be proved wrong by a Scotsman. But on the other hand, you could be proved right by him too.
Swings round, that's it.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for conducting that interview. It was much. Oh, who are you working with?
Will.
Well done. Oh.
Physics.
Yeah.
How's the MPhys lab treating you?
Party house?
There was some dry ice going on.
Was there? Was that
Chucked
not
it in
did
the
so?
tank of water. No, it's Andrew.
Oh.
Andrew and Charlie.
Are they building things?
Well, they're supposed to have received a. What's it called?
Was it?
No, they're supposed to have received a whole thing. What's it called?
Tank.
Cloud chamber.
Cloud chamber. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, so they're building a cloud chamber. They were buying a cloud chamber so that they could model the cloud chamber and see if their model was good, and then build their own using a model they knew was good. But now they're going to have to build a small one to model because it's 4 weeks. It's going to be 4 weeks late or something.
Christ.
So they've got to build a small cloud chamber.
Yeah.
So they
and
can
then
build a
model
bigger
it, and then model a better one, and then build that one. You got no chance. Actually, as it's Andrew.
The fifth day and something's already formed.
Ever the optimist will.
I think it was yesterday. It was like the fourth day.
Oh, God.
That's awful.
I know.
So they're not going to do it.
And they pad it out. I'm pretty sure we haven't got to half hour yet. So.
This is physicists bitching.
This is bitching.
Well,
People. I'm just going to hear you calling him a
well,
twat
it
now.
can't go in the podcast, can it?
How do you feel bad?
Mistakes were made. And you've got to work in a lab with it.
Don't worry, Chris probably didn't press record.
I have press record this time. Bye, Will.
Oh.
Physics.
I thought you wanted to redact your statement.
Thank you. Yeah, I would like to redact my statement. Thanks, James.
No problem.
Okay, we've got an interview now, haven't
You can't interview.
we? Oh, fast, forgot to press record again. It's been a disaster.
Chris, you're just not trusted anymore.